Hello friends, it's Wendy here, and I am here on the island of Ikaria in Greece, and behind me is the gorgeous ever-changing sea, and this is the view I get from my window. Actually, I've perched the camera in my windowsill so that I can get a little bit of protection, I hope, from the wind. It's been wild. There was an earthquake here the other day too, which I felt early in the morning shake this whole brick building. It was amazing. So change, upheaval. It is a solar eclipse, this dark moon. So extra special, extra powerful. Every dark moon is about change, about shedding the old, making way for the new, but especially on an eclipse. And in what arena are we shaking things up? In the arena of Sagittarius, the arena of our belief systems, of our spiritual growth, ruled by Jupiter, the beautiful, big, shining, generous, expansive planet Jupiter. This is a sign, a joyous, happy sign, so we can tap into that energy. But, oh, here's the wind. But dark moon always involves looking inward. So finding that bright light within, rather than looking externally for it. Expanding our vision of what might be possible in our lives, shedding all the dross, cutting through the fog of what we think our limitations are, and stepping bravely beyond that. Sagittarius, the sign of the explorer, of the adventurer, bravely going out into the cosmos. So this is a really great time to think, well, who am I truly? Beneath all of the stuff of responsibilities in life, who am I truly, and what do I want to achieve in my one precious life? Who are you truly? What do you want to achieve in this life of yours? Where does your heart truly lie? What's your spiritual connection with the universe? It's an incredible opportunity to push reset and start fresh, almost like as though it's a new year, that this is coming right at the end of this crazy 2021. Here we are already in December, so you can think of this as setting your intentions for not just next year, but the next phase of your spiritual, creative soul journey. It's going to be pretty powerful. I just did a guided meditation for you fabulous people on my Patreon Dark Moon tier, so if you're interested in hearing that, head over to my Patreon page. But right now I just want to send you so much love for this time of change, possibly of upheaval. Maybe this weather is saying something. It's been so windy here on Ikaria, but wonderful. Jupiter, Jupiterian energy, jovial, expansive, fun-loving. Mutable fire, fire that loves to change, fire that doesn't want to sit still, fire of glittering starlight. And you hear that rooster? And the lovely thing about the dark moon, especially I think this Sagittarian dark moon that leads us wandering out into the stars. The lovely thing about this energy is that, of course, when the nights are darker, when there's no bright moon, then you get to see the stars. And the stars are lovely here on this beautiful island when the skies are clear. I love this rooster. Maybe that's part of our Sagittarius story too. Wake up, shake things up. The other day I did a drive across the other side of the mountain, and it's very, very steep mountain, and there was so much fog I could only see like a couple of meters in front of me. And not being like overly familiar with this particular island, I'd forgotten the lay of the land and just was looking out to sea, and all I could see was the sea. Then I did that drive again a couple of days later, and there was no fog, and I realized, wow, what I thought was just sea was full of incredible islands. And I thought it was a lovely metaphor for that shift in perspective that this dark moon and this solar eclipse can bring, just clearing the fog, seeing a different way, not being limited by our previous perception of what our lives are. Cutting through, finding this center of our own bright spirit, finding the star inside. So I wish you all a really beautiful, deep Sagittarius dark moon experience. And for those of you who will get to see the eclipse, so yeah, it's Friday midday here in Ikaria. Tonight is dark moon night. The exact moment of the dark moon, it will be 9:43 in the morning here in Greece on Saturday morning. That's going to translate as 2:43 on the America's East Coast, 11:43 p.m. Friday night for those Pacific. Greenwich Mean Time, 7:43 a.m. on Saturday, 4th of December. For those folks, Melbourne and Sydney and roundabout, you're going to be at 6:43 p.m. on Saturday. So that's when it's all happening, but it's happening now. It's happening whenever you're watching this, whenever you're tuning in and remembering the world's enormous, our possibilities are limitless. There's a universe out there. Here, there's a universe here, right here in our hearts too. We're all part of it. And if you can open your perception and remember that life is a wonderful, great big exploration. Dark moon, burn away the dross. Use that Sagittarius mutable fire to get rid of all the stuff that is holding you back from your big, beautiful, loving, generous heart. Happy dark moon. Blessed be.